Today we'll be looking at safeguarding your heart with wisdom and intentionality. We want to understand the emotional, the spiritual, and psychological ways of saying, I love you. And so that the word that is common to everyone here who said it before, I love you. So does it carry any weight? Stick around and let's find out. Welcome back to this amazing series where we have been redefining what it means to love with wisdom, work in wholeness, and date with purpose. I am Solomon Arasa. I'm a certified marriage and family counselor. It's my privilege to be coaching you in this area. I am Coach Solomon Arasa, and if you have ever wondered when is the right time to say, I love you, this lesson is for you. So today, we're going to be going deeper because these three words, I love you, carry this emotional, spiritual, and psychological weight. Do you know that? But you're just dishing it out anyhow. Now, this isn't just about romance. This is about responsibility. So, let us unpack this truth that is behind one of the most powerful declaration that you can ever make in a relationship. Let us unpack it. Let us join me as we do that quickly to understand that the weight that comes with I love you. So let us begin where we should begin, Richard, with the emotional implication. Let us begin with the emotional implication for saying, I love you. For saying, I love you, in case you didn't hear that. When you say, I love you, it makes your heart vulnerable. And where there is vulnerability, I need you to know that there is risk. So, love usually involves vulnerability. So when you say, I love you to anyone, you open the door for expectation, for burden, and for emotional risk. So when you now say these words prematurely, or when it's one-sided, it can lead to real pain. Real pain. And I know most of us has felt that real pain. So saying I love you opens the door to expectations. And if not handled with care, it will lead to a lot of heartbreak. So law carries emotional responsibility. So it implies that you need to be careful when making those declarations. So it requires you to care. It requires you to be persistent, and it requires consistency. Not just how you feel, but what you are willing to give. You see, emotional maturity is very essential before you make those declarations. You see, sometimes we say these words, I love you, because we are lonely, not because we truly are ready for the responsibility that comes with the word. So I need you to ask yourself, am I emotionally whole? Or am I trying to use that word to fill avoid? It's a question that I want you to answer. So I'm going to pause here and let's take a moment to reflect. Just take a moment to reflect. Am I expressing love from the place of strength, or am I expressing love from the point of neediness? So join me in the next section as we explore the spiritual ways of expressing love to someone. Stick around. Let us go deeper. We're going to be looking at the spiritual weight of expression love that I said earlier. So as we begin to dive deeper, I need you to know that love is not just emotional, it is also spiritual. Why? Somebody may ask, why is love spiritual? Because God is love. God is love. One of the easiest way to describe God, or one of the best attributes of God, is that He is love. So when you say that, you're bringing God into the picture. So love is sacred. That is why it's spiritual. It is sacred. So when you say, I love you, you are using the very language of God. And so if you're speaking the language of God, it must be expressed with reverence, not just to manipulate somebody or to control the person. No. The second thing is that why love is spiritual is because love is a covenant word. It's a covenant word. Biblically, love is sacrificial. It is patient, it is truthful, and it is pure. That is what love is. We find that in 1 Corinthians chapter 13. So to say I love you is to invite someone into a deeper connection, possibly even to a spiritual partnership. So that is how deep saying I love you mean or is in the spiritual context. See, love is a covenant word, not a casual phrase that we should throw around anyhow. Love brings spiritual responsibility. So let me ask you, does your expression of the word I love you point the people you say it to Christ, or is it just about you? Are your actions aligning with the declaration of that very word, I love you? Those declaration, those actions, what you do after you say I love you, does it align with the declaration that you're making? So let us reflect on this for a moment. Is your love sacred, or is it selfish? We'll be right back and let us conclude this part, and then we're going to be looking at the psychological impact of saying I love you. We've talked about the spiritual. What is the psychological impact of love?